Bet you didn't see this. Let's put this thing to bed. Part 3, here we go. Everything that they are trying to do with this case. Watch.
You know that last video that they showed that was zoomed in? You can see it as clear as the noonday sun that he came into the facility. He climbed onto the roof. He was in a prone position. He took a shot, ran and jumped off the roof just like the testimony showed. It was emotional to see Erica have to watch that.
Time out.
I know that.
Hold on. Everybody, there's gonna be a couple people that he claims, and others are claiming that we got paid to react to the video that you seeing right here.
No, see, now, Brandon, you're playing games again because no one is saying that you got paid to go there. What we're really saying is that there was probably some financial interest and or other kinds of interest because, once again, it's not always going to be in the form of money. It might be access, it might be clout, it might be fame, it might be all of these other things that could drive you to be willing to be a propagandist arm, whether knowingly or unknowingly, for Turning Point USA and for this agenda, this clear agenda to just convict Tyler Robinson and give him the death penalty, as you said. So let me I just wanted to clear that up really quick.
And then here's the thing, bro. Here's why these people are so disingenuous. This is not the full video.
See, once again, man, now you're being disingenuous because no one was insinuating that that was the only footage. That was just the footage that I was playing along with the video clip to show everybody that as you said what you said, that's not what we saw. That's not what was being shown, right?
In court, they showed the video of him driving in the parking garage, getting out of his vehicle, getting in his vehicle, leaving the parking garage.
So you mean this footage in the parking garage?
And do you believe you recognize who that person is?
Yes.
Who is that?
I believe that's Tyler Robinson.
And are you referring to this footage in the stairwell? I'll tell you what, definitely clear as the noonday sun. For sure, bro. Now, I know that all of you like to use the term zoomed in. That's what a lot of you guys said, that it was zoomed in. So let's just go ahead and zoom in on this footage and see if it makes a big difference. We all know it won't because that's not how video footage works, but let's just do it anyway.
I believe that's Tyler Robinson.
Coming back to the parking structure, getting out of his vehicle, walking up, walking downstairs, walking up the other stairs. With the infamous video or photo of his face that you see. And you see him get on the roof. You see him climb over the barrier.
Except, don't forget, there's a piece missing. You make it sound like they showed everything. They didn't, because at one point he got out of range of the camera. Don't be disingenuous now, Tatum. And now we're back to the main video, which is the one that I'm showing, which you may not have been referring to that video. I think you were, but even if, let's just pretend you weren't. These guys were.
You see him shooting Charlie. You see him executing Charlie. You see him take the shot. And so you've seen the video, and Blake, I know you were there, man, and it was like watching Charlie die all over again, seeing this video. It's the most damning thing I've seen all week for Tyler Robinson. With the zoom in, it just changes everything. It's like watching a completely different video, because the one that's zoomed out, you can't even see anything.
The judge ruled that you can't see the high definition quality video 4K of Tyler Robinson committing the murder of Charlie Kirk.
Once again, the self-own is absolutely amazing because now your boys are both referring to which footage? Oh yeah, the footage on the roof, the footage where he takes the shot, the footage where he is actually supposedly shooting Charlie Kirk. And it's crystal clear and you can see his face.
Forward.
I mean, bro, look at this guy's wife. She knows he's lying through his teeth.
You see him run over there, and you see him lay there. The timestamp of when Charlie was shot and the timestamp of him laying in prone position matched 100%. He runs, and then the video also show him jump off the building. Are you guys trying to represent that this was all that was played in court?
The part about this is that's really funny is the fact that this all came out after Candace Owens dropped the video footage. And you, as you like to say, move the goalpost, because now you're like, are you guys just trying to say and represent that this is the only video? No. Nobody's doing that. And the whole video has been shown many times. But you know that, and you know that what people are really saying is just that the video was clearly not as clear as you guys said it was, or any different than the video footage that we've already seen a million times. It was just zoomed in.
Why would you lie? Why are you being deceptive? I sat next to Jack Posobiec and these other guys who are on this video in court, and we watched this.
Better get your boys, bro, because if you're not lying, they for sure are.
You see everything.
Yeah.
You see everything. He climbs over, he assembles the gun, he runs over to the edge, gets down in a prone position, and you see the time. And we all know what time. And
I don't know why you're making those faces, Brandon, because your boy right here is literally contradicting everything you just said. And he is saying that he's talking about specifically the footage on the building. And he's saying that you can see him go in and assemble the rifle and... Oh, thou esteemed captain of cuckery. Can you explain to me at what point you see this man assemble a rifle? Can you explain to me at what point you see any of the things that Jack Posobiec is saying that you can see? And don't backtrack now, because you didn't say that this wasn't the footage that was shown in court. You said this wasn't all the footage that was shown in court. So obviously this is the footage that was shown in court, and clearly Jack Posobiec is lying.
If you are smart and you're not a hater and a stew head, you can see that what they're saying is very consistent. And the people who are evil and devils, and all of y'all gonna end up going to hell for lying as much as y'all lying, that's trying to frame it as this is the only part of the video that's shown in court, you're lying.
Brother, what is a stew head? Anyway, once again, that's not what anybody's saying. You're just twisting it to be that, but you're also owning yourself so incredibly right now, because your boy was absolutely talking about when he was on the roof. You can try to do these mental gymnastics and jump through these hoops, but everybody can see through it, man.
When it said overwhelming evidence, bruh, there's so much evidence that Tyler Robinson didn't even testify on his own behalf. If this boy was framed like the stew heads say he is, if he was framed, then you would think that when they say he can get up and defend himself in the court of law, he has a right to, he would get up there and say, I didn't do it.
Dog, for somebody that professes to be such an expert when it comes to law, you obviously don't have a single clue how this works. A preliminary hearing, you absolute shill, is not a trial. So no, he absolutely wouldn't testify, and he absolutely would not say anything. And that is absolutely the best strategy for a defendant.
It's just annoying to me that these people are so silly. We can finish playing that because I think little gingerbread man, he said something else at the end of this. We can skip David J. Harris because I think David J. Harris is saying the same thing we said.
Whoa, wait. Why didn't you want to show David Harris Jr.'s part? Was it because he said this?
That was revealed in court, that was shown in court today. High quality surveillance video of Tyler Robinson taking the shot that took Charlie's life. Hopefully that'll shut a lot of people up.
I told you so. This fool, was he in the courtroom? No. He's believing another person that wasn't in the courtroom as well, using footage that is not even the complete footage to try to paint a picture.
You know, I find it really interesting because I know that you and Candace have this relationship going on, this brother-sister thing, this weird thing where it's like you can't really say anything about her. And so What's crazy is you're obviously talking about Candace Owens here. Why don't you say her name, Brandon? What is it that you have going on that you can't be as outspoken about her as you are everybody else? Because apparently you're telling everybody here that she's a demon and she's a devil and she's going straight to hell. Just wild work, man. Anyway.
Well, at this point, and I always encourage people to wait until the full investigation is out before you make a conclusion or a determination of whether somebody's guilty or not.
Do you hope this goes to trial, or do you hope that there's some kind of plea deal that makes it so that the family doesn't have to go through weeks and weeks more of evidence?
I want him to get the death penalty.
These people are so disingenuous, it's crazy to me.
As I said, good luck to you.